So then you start taking it seriously. How long after taking it seriously did you land your deal?
Probably. So I took it serious when I graduated. And I did a little power move. I had got a feature with Chief KEEF.
Okay.
We went out there to Chicago, shot the video, just
Shit,
gutter
y'all
type
was brave
stuff.
as
Yeah,
hell.
yeah. You hell nah, yeah. We really went out there, shot the video, all that. Goddamn, I put that bitch on World Star. Man, that shit went crazy from there. Had a couple labels calling, then boom, that's when I I think 2013 when I ended up signing the deal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with that deal, you ended up signing PharrelL, right?
Nah, with that deal, I ended up signing to Atlantic.
Okay,
And,
Atlantic.
And the person who signed me, he was the A&R at that time at Atlantic. He ended up leaving probably like, well, let me go before that. Well, before that, he introduced me to PharrelL. Like, it was just like a regular studio session. Like, you know, you get signed, you working on your new project, album, whatever. You gonna work with a lot of producers. So I'm working with PharrelL, and to be honest, he just took like a liking into me. He really fucked it with me, and I was a new artist. He wanted to just be a part of it type shit. And then that's how we ended up inking like the partnership with PharrelL, like that. So that was probably like a year later, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So being courted by all these artists after doing this video with Chief KEEF, what made you decide to pick Atlantic? I'm quite sure you had a lot of labels kind of reaching out. So what labels did you visit and why ultimately Atlantic?
Like it was a couple like Interscope, a couple Def Jam, like just a couple A&Rs who was from there. And the reason why with Atlantic, the A&R, his name KP, and he from like the same hood where I'm from, like the South Side. And it just felt right for me. And I did like some little background checking, like what he done did so far. Like he was wanting to do. He came from like LaFace Records.
Got you.
He wanted to read. He signed T.I. Like that was my favorite rapper too, being a youngin. So it just all made sense. All the stars connected.
For sure. Okay. So then now you in Atlantic, 13 years old.
I mean 2013.
2013. I'm tripping. My bad. 2013.
13 years old.
2013. So then that A&R leaves. That brings you in.
Right.
So now you kind of me being a football guy. That's kind of me, a coach bringing me in.
Yeah.
And then that coach leave, and now you stuck with whoever new.
Right.
Kind of comes in. What was that like?
So it wasn't that bad because when he left, he went to PharrelL label, but it still wasn't the same because it just, I don't know, it just made things complicated. Like, like you just said, like I came there with him, but I don't know that, to be honest, you know what it did? It made me have to really grind my ass off. Like I really grinded like independently. Like I wasn't even with a label. I had grinded my ass off just trying to figure it out. And to be honest, that's how I came with the hit Girlfriend.
Gotcha.
Like, cause I feel like just me being in the industry, bro, I never really had like, I don't know, like how everybody get that budget put behind them, everybody get the right attention. Like, to be honest, I never had that. I always had to work way harder. But that's behind the scenes though. That's stuff that people don't see, you know what I'm saying? So like that shit pulled a hit out of me though. That's what it did. I had ended up coming out with Girlfriend in 2016. Like I was just trying, cause when he left, like I don't know, I was trying to figure that shit out, dog. And I swear, even before I made that song, like I was just thinking about quitting type shit.
Oh, damn.
Like, man, I don't know if this shit gonna work out, bro. I've been doing this shit for 3-4 years now. Ain't nothing, like it's going, but it ain't going how I want to. So, man, that shit just came out of nowhere, bro. And that shit just went up. And that shit just brought me back. Like, okay, damn. So I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So how long were you with Atlantic?
But I was with Atlantic for a long ass time. That's probably, I think 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah,
so
7 years.
Recently you just left Atlantic.
Yeah. We just cut ties on some cool shit. Yup.